But if I was locked in jail, then I would punch a gate out.
Hello. It is an absolutely beautiful day. Welcome to Tea with Mags. And I wanted to just get started talking about how much I love thrift stores and like antique shops. I know that a lot of people do not like thrift stores and antique shops because they have this idea of like, oh my God, why would I want to buy? This person is really overwrought. Let me just tone that down a little bit. Oh my God, why would I want to buy something that's used? First of all, shut up, straw man person that I made up in my head. Those people exist though. I really like thrift stores because I feel like one of the professions that I really wanted to do and was never able to accomplish, I wanted to be an archaeologist, somewhat because of the movie The Mummy, probably most likely a lot. I love going into the aisles and finding among like a bunch of junk, little gems of things that really tell a story about the person who used to own it and what they did and what they were like and what their family was like, and just being immersed in that kind of personal history of people is really cool. And you can also find a lot of really great stuff. For instance, we found this Trigun poster that was framed and awesome. It was only $10. It's a great addition to our house. We also found this painting that looks like an angel with the head of Vladimir Putin being strangled by disembodied arms. I mean, we didn't buy it, but it was definitely worth taking a picture of. I found some of the most amazing things that I own and most of my clothes at thrift stores. So the show is not called Super Princess Tea Party for no reason. I really love tea, and because of that, I love teacups and tea pots, and they're so cute and pretty and they have flowers on them. And I found this beautiful Bavarian teacup with a matching saucer. Now, problem. It's part of a set. It's part of a much larger set that's like $30 or something, and I don't want to spend that much. I don't really have a need for 16 place settings because I'm not that social. Now, usually I wouldn't haggle something like this. Wow, it is dark. I'll fix it in post. Now, usually I wouldn't haggle something like this, but I really wanted this teacup, so I went up to the man who owned it and was like, oh, blah, blah, blah. And I was very polite and I said, I would really love this teacup, but I couldn't possibly buy this whole set. Is there any way you could break it up? And he was very hesitant at first, but I worked on him for a little bit and he actually ended up agreeing and selling me the teacup for $2.50. I was so proud of myself. I have never successfully haggled in my entire life. Not that I've tried. I usually just go, okay. So I walked out with my teacup and was in the car just like, I'm so excited to add this to my teacup cabinet, and I broke it before I even got in the door. It was so sad. It was like one of the sad, I literally almost cried. I was so bummed out. Can we just take a moment to remember my beautiful Bavarian teacup that never was? It was a tragedy that struck our household without warning. I don't think I'll ever be the same. Speaking of tragedies, so we had a local town hall in my town, and Peter DeFazio, who is our congressman, he is super popular because he's been very vocal about how much he disapproves of Trump's cabinet and the horrible, unethical human rights violations that they've been inflicting on the public. Anyway, it was a very popular event. In fact, they had to move it to a larger venue because so many people RSVP'd. I was going to go because I'm trying to be civically engaged. Yes, adult things. I was going to dress professionally and nice and bring my daughter and expose her to political type stuff. And good, haha, was gonna wear pearls and everything. Problem was, my boyfriend drove off in his car with the car seat still in the back and kind of screwed us for the day. If you've ever had a small child with a car seat and one car, this has probably happened to you. It was an honest mistake, but yeah, we were not going to the town hall. So what do we do with our free afternoon? We had a tea party. I am a pro at doing last minute tea parties for people. I have a hoard, I have a plan, I have a scheme for it, and one of these days I will film one of my tea parties for you guys. The last thing I want to talk about is My daughter has this amazing imagination. Like most children her age, she is 4 right now, so her imagination is this vast, expansive, just galaxy of unfiltered, disjointed, weird, chaotic ideas. And out of that weird abyss rose the figure MasterCod. MasterCod is a superhero who is also my daughter, but she transforms into MasterCod by pulling her hat over her face. That is the transformation sequence. As far as I can tell, MasterCod is a complete badass. I'm pretty sure she does not know that a cod is also a fish. No one tell her, do not ruin this for me. This is my daughter explaining who MasterCod is. Okay, so tell everybody what about MasterCod.
So MasterCod is a woman that takes care of things. If you were transformed into Luke, then I would be MasterCod.
Wait, I'm Luke?
Yeah.
Who's Luke?
Luke is a thing that Riven say.
Wait, is Luke MasterCod's arch nemesis?
Yeah.
Oh! She also has this incredible theme song.
MasterCod, 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 MasterCod.
I am a huge fan of this character. I hope she sticks around. We actually had to tell her to start putting bad guys in jail because before that, MasterCod was just killing people left and right. I love children. Pretty sure it's normal though. Like I remember making up superheroes when I was little, especially after Mortal Kombat came out. I was definitely making my own like Mortal Kombat fighters. Did you have a superhero when you were little? Because if you did, I want to know, like, who were they? How old were you? What were their powers? Just tell us a story. If you like the show and want to help support it, please go to patreon.com and you can help support the show for $1 a month. I would really appreciate it. And I will talk to you all later. Bye.